What's going on, everybody? It's Miss Mara, and today is an exciting day. Not because I don't have the webcam, unfortunately, but because I fixed up my truck. I decided that, you know what, I want a fancy truck. And even though I was picky and had a hard time finalizing choices and stuff, I decided to set aside an hour, yes, a whole hour, to figure out combinations of different things inside the truck, outside the truck, what I really liked, what I didn't like. And so the result is this. I even put the license plate in the window. It's pretty fancy for me, considering what I was driving before. I also wanted an air horn because the stock horn was really not that great. But here's my new baby. I know I went a little overboard on the girly things about it, but I figured, what the hell? I'll make it look nice, make it look spazzy. Oh, and not to overshadow the trailer, I have a new trailer as well. It's hard to see right now, but I bought a new it's not a low boy. The low boy is like the longer one without the flaps on the back. But it's a low bed trailer. Cuz I had just a regular flatbed and now I got a low bed. I kind of wish I could take the yellow sides of it and make them different, but I know that's just how they have to be, because the black part of it I was able to change, but not the yellow. But that's okay, you know, I'll get used to it. I wanted to be able to haul different things, because the regular flatbed had a lot of options, but I was starting to, I don't know, I was starting to just want something different. And right about the time that I was thinking that, I noticed that new update that came out that changed the engine sounds either by mistake or on purpose. That it also added ownership of these new low bed and low boy trailers. And I was like, oh, that's the perfect opportunity to have a new flatbed type of trailer with new cargo and to spaz up my truck and everything. So, oh, what happened to the lights? Those lights need to be, hold on. I thought I turned those on. Huh. Okay. Well, now they're on. And I added more beacon lights as well on the bottom and up by the middle lights. I added the middle lights. The middle lights weren't there. Also, disco ball. I didn't know what else to put there. There was like dice and stuff, and they looked cool and everything, but I didn't like them. So, let's see here. Get my mirrors back up. We're going from Catanzaro to Palermo. It's a very short trip, only a little over 400 kilometers, because this thing weighs, this tractor thing here, crane I'm hauling, is like 36 tons or whatever. So it's going to be a little bit harder to get up to speed and stuff, so I picked a real short trip. And if I don't quit talking, it's going to take even longer to get there. So, let's go. This trailer, I think it's just a hair just a hair longer than the other one I had, but not by much. I've already done one test run with it to see how I was with parking it, and it's actually not that bad because there's 2 wheels on the back that are steerable, just like the other one. I could probably make it longer,
At the roundabout,
but I didn't see the need to do that because based on some of the cargo options, it doesn't seem like, at least to me, I haven't found them. They might be there, but I just don't know. It seems like there's not really any cargo options that take advantage of the extended length. That even if you have an extended length one in the options, it's not like you get a bigger load or anything. But I just may have not seen any on the page, when I was picking my job. They might exist, I don't know. I'm not sure I would want a longer trailer anyway. I have a hard enough time with these. I'm pretty comfortable backing them up now because I've had a lot of practice, but even with the practice, I'm still, like, the circumstance has to be right, and whether or not I'm looking at the left or the right.
And then exit right.
And obviously where I'm putting the trailer. If I'm having to use the mirror
Right.
and park between 2 trailers, I don't know, you know what I mean? I'm not good enough even with the shorter trailer to do that. I have to have open space.
Keep left.
I don't have to look out the left side, but I greatly prefer it. Whoop. Is the disco ball? Yeah, it's moving. Oop. Bumped the microphone. I don't know if that made a sound or not. My bad. I believe in this trip we have a ferry to get on at some point, but I don't think it's a long ferry ride. I think it's literally just kind of like there's just enough of a gap between the land masses that instead of a bridge there has to be a ferry. It's one of those really short little distances. So the name of the crane is a Rex Tex. I wonder if that's supposed to be like a play on the T-Rex dinosaur. Probably, considering how big the crane is. I mean, being in Europe, I highly doubt it's a reference to Texas. Because in Texas, sometimes there's things, named Tex, short for Texas. Like, I think here in the States, there's a crane company, or at least the name of a crane or a fifth-wheeler trailer or something, called like a Big Tex or something, I think. I think I seen it on a video one time when I was watching a review video of like different trucks and stuff, like comparing the Ford F350 and the Silverado 3500 and stuff, and I think they used a trailer to test something, like test the towing capacity or the gas mileage or something, and it was called a Big Tex or something.
Keep right.
Keep right, you say? Well, with the arrows there, I would have hit an invisible wall if I hadn't been paying attention. You know, this voice recognition thing in the GPS on this game wasn't always there. Whoop! You know, it would have been nice if it told me to keep left on there. But
Keep right.
the voice recognition wasn't always a part of the game. And sometimes, you know, you'd go down the wrong road because the GPS map wasn't detailed enough. Because, like, in real life, when you're approaching say you're on the interstate and you're approaching a large, very complicated intersection where there's a lot of on and off ramps and stuff, the GPS map will zoom in so that you see a lot more detail of the roads and the lanes so that you're less likely to make a mistake. What's going on here? I just don't like to wait around very much. I guess it's not necessarily that I have to be in a hurry. I just don't like to waste time. That's why, generally speaking, I go over the speed limit on pretty much all the roads.
Get ready to turn right.
It's not that I'm a speed demon, it's just I don't like to waste time.
Turn right, and then continue straight on. Go straight on.
Pretty nice palm trees here. I didn't know Italy had palm trees.
Go straight on, and then turn left. Turn left.
It looks like we are approaching the dock that I mentioned. Don't you do it.
Get ready to turn left. Turn left.
Whoops! I missed the... Crap. Okay, anybody behind me? Yes. Okay. That was my bad.
Get ready to turn right.
I didn't see the intersection coming up nearly as fast.
Turn right.
This is why I'm a highway driver and not a back roads drive through the alleyways driver. I like big open spaces. Oh, trucks in this lane. Not that it matters, really, for the game. Well, I guess it does since... Well, there's trucks parked on the other side.
Reroute.
Disco ball. I'm gonna look over there once in a while now to see it move when I hit a bump or something. Okay. Time for the ferry. See, it's like we're barely going anywhere.
Recompute.
There we go. I thought for a second there it was going to get frozen. And I would have been very sad. We did not travel very far. Doop. That's funny.
Keep left and then turn left.
I almost didn't put the disco ball there. Am I going down the... Oops. I am not a good driver today. I'm too distracted by the new disco ball, I think.
Turn left. Go straight on.
This is when I get to use the little mirror to see... Is there a line? I don't think there's a line on the ground. Well, I'll just look at the light then, I guess. Oh. Normally they go yellow first. For a second. I wish the lights in the US did that. I wish they turned yellow for a second before they turned green.
Turn right.
That would be so nice. You know, something else I've noticed is at midnight, like, I don't know, like between like midnight and 3 in the morning or something on this game, a lot of the traffic lights will just flash yellow. They'll basically turn into stop signs. I wish that happened here too. Because there's been times when, you know, for all kinds of different reasons, you know, you have to be up late for something, you're going to the hospital for something, or you work a night shift or something where you're one of the few people on the road at 1 o'clock in the morning. And you get stuck at a red light because it's preset to stay green on the other road because the other road's got more traffic. So then you gotta wait. But I guess if you're going to the hospital and you're like the only car, you know, just run the light, you know what I mean? You got places to be for important reasons. You know, I always wondered, what would you do if you were speeding, trying to get to the hospital, and a cop, you know, started chasing you because you were speeding? What would be the right thing to do? Because, like, if you're going to the hospital, time is money. You know what I mean? Like, time is like life or death. If you stop long enough for the cop to pull you over, for him to slowly walk up and ask what you're doing, and, you know, that could be precious seconds and minutes that you may not have if you're trying to get someone to the hospital, or someone is already at the hospital that you're trying to get to because they're about to die. But at the same time, if you don't pull over and you let the cop chase you all the way to the hospital,
get ready to turn
like,
right.
you know, if you don't pull over, the cops think you're up to no good. So, like, if you go all the way to where you're going and then finally go to get out of your car, they're going to yell at you and tell you to get back in your car and put your hands up and all, because they don't know, you know what I mean? So it's like, what are you supposed to do in a situation like that? I don't know. I just hope I never end up in a situation like that, because I'm not sure what I would do. Because my emotions would tell me to just go ahead and keep going. But my brain would say no, because if you do that, then bad things are going to happen once you get there, you know. I don't know what I would do. have to admit though, it's going to take me a little while to get used to the curtain thing that I have up there. I'm not used to looking at that in my vision. I guess they don't exist anymore. The old toll booths that this game used to have. Because I could have swore back when like the Scandinavian DLC was pretty new that, oh crap. I could have swore that, well, it might have just been in Scandinavia, I don't know. There was a bridge that went from like Sweden to Denmark or something. And the toll booth, like there was like 2 or 3 lanes on the right that had the icons and the gate you had to stop. But then there was like a couple lanes in the middle that didn't have any gate. You didn't have to slow down at all. You could just drive right through them and it would like auto pay, which is what those do too. But those have gates. The original ones didn't have gates in the fast lanes. You literally just, you could just keep going. You could blow through it at whatever speed. I don't know. I mean, I don't live in Europe, so I don't know if like that changed in real life, so they had to change it in the game or what. I don't know. Switch lanes while we have the chance. Been way too many times when I've like tried to wait till the last second to change lanes and ended up having to hit the brakes a little bit because I got too close before the car that was passing actually got past me. So I try to tell myself to switch lanes while you have the chance and not wait till the last second. But, you know, when you're a procrastinator by nature, it's difficult. You know, looking at that truck in the mirror, I really didn't make the trucks for my other drivers look much different than the stock one. I kind of want to change them now. Because I really didn't make much of a change. I kept the default white. I think I added very minor changes to things. Obviously gave them a bigger engine than what the stock was, but I don't know if that makes a difference. Like, obviously in real life it would. You give your other fleet drivers a bigger engine, they're going to be able to be more productive in their work, but I don't know if it makes a difference with the game. Because you never see your other drivers in the game. You never see them on the road. I think it would be cool if you saw your other drivers on the road and like there was like maybe like a little icon above the truck or something to let you know like, hey, this is one of your drivers or something. Like it had the driver's name. Maybe not their picture, but like their name like above it or something. got 730 horses, but I'm hauling a heavy load. Not gonna make a lot of money on this one either. Well, I mean, compared to real life, but the test trip that I did for this trailer was like over 3,400 kilometers, and I made like, I got an achievement that said it was like Profit Hunter or something, because I did a trip that was over 2,200 kilometers and worth over 130,000 euros or something at the same time. Wow, I'm going really fast. I need to pay attention. I am just not a good commentator while I'm driving, because I did not pay attention.
Keep right, and then exit right. Exit right.
Maybe I should do commentary after the video is made. Maybe that would be better. But yeah, but then you wouldn't get like a genuine live reaction to things that happened. Oh well. I'll just be a bad driver, I guess.
At the roundabout, take the third exit.
I will be notorious. What gear was I in?
Exit now.
I need to learn what speeds I'm going in certain gears, so that way if I forget which gear I was in, I can look at the speed and know which one to go to. Because once you put in the clutch, the engine stops making any noise, so you can't hear the RPMs. You know, I kind of wish the AI had different speed limits, like for what they wanted to do. Because in real life, you're going to have a big mixture of people. There's going to be people that are going to go the speed limit, people that are going to go over it, and even a few people that might go under it. But in this game, they all go the same.
Get ready to turn right.
Well, obviously the cars and the trucks have different speed limits, but otherwise than that, they go the same.
Turn right.
We
Get ready
are
to turn left.
definitely going off the beaten path for this one. Is this a military base? Or a prison?
Turn left.
No. I'm an idiot. There's the tractor over there. I saw that tower and I thought maybe it was a base or something. I don't know. Don't listen to me. I don't know what I'm talking about. Oh boy. good stress test for the disco ball. The speed limit is 70? I don't know if I'd want to go that fast on this dirt road. Man, you would be... Your insides would be all scrambled going down this road. Whoop. There's no way you can go 70 through here. The turns are too tight. You'd roll over. Especially with this thing I'm hauling. Definitely roll over. Come on. Oh, come on. Made it to the top.
We are finished.
Let's see what we got here. Huh? There must be something right there. Oh, yeah, I guess the hill right there. Alright. Oh. Pfft. That'll be easy. Well, maybe not as easy as I... we'll be fine. I just gotta get my view here. There we go. There we go. Well, I think I need to back up just a hair. Nope, not forward. Having a hard time with the shifter today. Having a hard time with everything today. I love my lights. And the air horn. Doop. Well, alrighty. I believe that I am close to hitting the last level for the last unlock. Oh, so close. So close. I think it's, where is it? I know you can check your... skills. There we go. Yep. I almost got it. I'm almost there. And then I'll have them all. And then I will has them all. So, well, I guess that's the end of this one. New truck, well, same truck, but a big makeover. A big glorious makeover. I like it. Makes me wonder what in the world I was thinking with the other design. How was I so happy with such a boring basic truck? But anywho, oh, you can finally see the trailer now, because the cargo and stuff's not on it. I wanted to make the black part of it pink, which I could do, but because it's not metallic like the truck, it wasn't gonna look the same. It looked awful because it didn't change with it, so I just went with black. I thought about going with yellow, but so that way the yellow lines had something to blend in with, but it just looked terrible. Way too much yellow. Looked like the whole thing was painted with mustard. So, anywho, that's this one. New truck, new trailer, and hopefully soon I'll have the webcam. Who knows, it might come in today and I'll be able to make a video tonight. I don't know, we'll see. But, alright, have a good one, and goodbye.